to solve modulus equations, you make sure that you've got the modulus bit just on one side. So you might have, for example, modulus of x squared plus 3x equals 4x plus 6. You then have to solve the equation twice. The first time you ignore the modulus sign and you take it as a positive. That gives you a quadratic graph, and you then solve that to give you your values for x. You then need to do it so that instead of taking it as a positive x squared plus 3x, you take it as a minus x squared plus 3x. Be careful with this one because the minus is outside the bracket, so just take that extra step to multiply the minus into the bracket. And then again you've got a quadratic, and carry on and solve that to give you your two values for x. Now in this case, one of these won't work to solve, but the principle is the same, that you get your modulus sign, you then modulus sign on one side equals everything else, and then you split it into two equations. Take the modulus sign as a positive, and then take the modulus sign as a negative. You then need to use the graphs because there will be different solutions, and you need to check which of the graphs is correct. Now, part A of the question is very often to draw the graph for your modulus function. So for this one, you draw the graph of y equals the modulus of x squared plus 3x. Go right back to the beginning to look at the graphs. So the modulus of x squared plus 3x. Go back to the previous notes to know how to draw that. And it'll look like this. And it will cross at 0 and minus 3. And then to draw your modulus graph, you take this bit and it gets reflected. And that bit disappears. So you've drawn your modulus graph, which will look like this. You then draw your other graph, which was y equals 4x plus 6. And y equals 4x plus 6 looks something like this. And then you look at where the values cross to find your point of intersection, which of these values work, and you look at the graph to see which values will fit on the graph.